All right, guys, so for today's workout, we're gonna kick things off with 2 minutes of cardio of your choice. So remember, just nice, basic, straightforward stuff. You can pick whatever you wanna do, as long as it's just ramping that heart rate up a little bit. The next 3 minutes is gonna be a running clock, and we've got 4 movements. Each of those movements is gonna have its own 45-second block going across the board there. So the first one I'm gonna do is a ground to overhead. So with some sort of small weighted object, I'm gonna go from either the ground or just above it, from there, up to shoulders, up to overhead, or I can even just go straight up in one motion, keeping my back straight, working up to overhead. So I'll do that for 45 seconds. I then go into glute bridges. So from here, toes are up, squeezing my butt, squeezing my abs, bridging the hips up nice and high, trying to get right up onto my shoulders. Okay, I do 45 seconds on that one. We then move into Cossack squat. So this is like a lateral or a side squatting motion. I'm gonna set up wide, arms out in front for balance, and I'm coming down, sitting into the corner, back up again. You'll notice as I come down, the heel is gonna stay on the floor. This toe is gonna raise up a little bit. And it's just back and forth on that for 45 seconds. The last one we have is the swimmers. So this one, sitting up in that Superman position. Whoa, make sure we don't hit the dumbbell. Going back and forth. Nice and slow, working on switching on all those muscles around the back of the shoulders, all those postural muscles there. So that is your warm-up. All right, guys, so we're checking out the build workout now. This one is going to be focused around some midline and some rear shoulder work. So what we're going to see is 5 sets of the following. I'm going to be doing 30 seconds on right and left of a side plank rear fly. So when we do this one, generally speaking, it's not like a big, super strong movement. So if you do have lighter options or a single plate or something like that, anything small is going to be good to work with. You can even just do it body weight if you want to. The setup with this one, I'm going to go feet on top of each other, nice strong forearm stacked under my shoulder there. Dumbbell's going to start on the ground. So from here, okay, I'm pulling up and just reaching under just slightly. So there's a tiny little bit of rotation there. Okay, as I said, you can do this without the weight if you don't have the access to that, or if that feels too hard with the weight. Okay, that tiny little bit of rotation. Obviously, I'll do that on both sides. So 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. You're gonna have a 60-second rest in between the rounds, and we're doing 5 of those. Now, if you do need to scale this, guys, maybe you can go no weight. You can also go short style. So rather than me being on my feet, I'm gonna tuck the feet up behind me. That same position from the knees. Okay, moving from there, squeezing that rear head of the shoulder, keeping the abs tight, 30 and 30 with that 60-second rest. So that is your build workout.